Hello, everyone. I am Dear Myrtle, your friend in genealogy, but you know that this channel's all about making mini journals so that I can tell the story of ancestors, their artifacts, and attributes. And so this is my grandmother Frances, my maternal grandmother's silverware, and the journal is really, really super tiny. It's something I made earlier to show someone how to make a mini journal, but we may use some or all of these items. And the whole purpose of this is to talk about the fact that this is silver plate. It's not sterling silver. And why do we call the stuff we use every day that costs $79 for a set of 8 silverware when there's no silver in it? I got to explain that to my grandkids. I can't go on without them knowing. So I kind of envision taking this set, which is the salad fork, the luncheon fork, the luncheon knife, the teaspoon, and a soup spoon, and wrapping it somehow together, maybe with a rose on it like this, I don't know, and tying it with a ribbon that coordinates with the mini journal. I'm going to move this aside, way out of the way, and talk about the journal itself. So probably a year ago, I got this beautiful, I don't know if you can see that, this paper lace. I don't know what on earth it was for. I think I got it like in the wedding department. I don't know what it would have been used for, but instead of it just being a cream color, there's a little glisten to it. In fact, I think for Heather, I could say it's a gold glistening effect. And oh, great, I have my phone on still. I like to use that on part of the cover, but let's look at the journal so far. It's a simple paper journal that has several different pages in it. Some of them are quite decorative because of the paper we used, and some of them are fairly plain so that I can tell the story about silverware and great-grandma Frances. In fact, there's probably too many pages in here, but let's get it going. I always end up talking about lots of stuff when I'm talking with my grandkids. So I envision putting this here in such a way that we can still see the turquoise through it. So let me get my art glitter glue and pray it's working again today. And yeah, it is. Yay. I love it when a plan comes together. Yeah, it's going to be hard to stick this down because without this pointed edge, we just have little teeny 1/4-inch spaces on which to put glue where there might be a leaf or something like that. Oh, it's going to take us a minute here, so we'll go ahead and do it. And all we'll do in this segment is do the cover. Because I'd like to, let's see if that's enough. Oh, more than enough. Okay. Because I'd like to keep this short and sweet rather than a big, long craft with me type thing. Okay. That's pretty cute. All right. Now let's cut off the excess. Oh dear, I didn't quite have that far enough down, and with art glitter glue, you can't move it. All right, it'll be fine. We won't worry about it, Myrt. I hope you all are doing well. Next week is rootstock. I mean, not next week, this very coming week. Oh my, even that little part that we've cut off is useful. I have a little place where I'm putting all those tiny little things that I cut off. There we go, so that I can collage some interesting little something or others. Okay, part of the cover's there. Let's be sure this is the way we want it to go and not the other way. Yeah. Yes, because in the back it says custom made by Myrt. All right. Okay, next thing. I'd like this heart to be here at an angle, but then the hole covered up by kind of this sort of a thing with the bigger rows here. I think I need to get my wire cutters. Where the heck are they? They're big things. I don't want to have to go get different wire cutters. All right, these are very old scissors. Don't look. All right. Oh, this kills me to use scissors. All right, so this is going to go at an angle. This will cover it up. Oh, man. Got a little squiggly. We'll put glue there. I have to figure out what to do. All right, I'm going to put this down because I kind of know where it should go. Okay. I will do a final flip through. I just wanted to show you how I'm making this cover. And the cover is going to have the riddle, when is silverware not silver? It's going to be written right there on the heart. Okay, now this is going to be interesting. Let's see what we can do to get some glue on this thing. Luckily, this glue dries clear, so if I end up getting it in slightly irregular positions, we'll be able to deal with it. Okay. Now I've purposely wrapped the wire of these two small roses around the green leaves. So I'm hoping I won't have to glue down. I think I'm going to, though, glue down these roses. All right, let's see. This one we will have to glue down. Let's see how this is going to go. Here's one to glue down. I haven't, oh yeah, we already have glue on it. We just have to hold it down for a second. All right, and we'll add copious amounts of glue to these leaves on the big rose. Now there was a larger rose that I thought I'd use with the small ones, but it was just too big of a jump between the little tinier roses. I also, let's see, do we want the, there we go. I also considered pink, but I thought I liked the beige to go with the brown and the deeper turquoise. All right, this is something we don't need. Let's put it back with the set. Apparently this is from my Graphic 45 set, where I'm making a journal for my dad, and I'm not going to be putting roses on his at all. So yeah, see how this looks from this point of view. Not too hot, so we're going to have to hold down the glue here for a moment so that this will look pretty from this angle. It's really nice when my hands have to cover up the project and you can't see what's going on. Okay. Yeah, let me add a little more glue under here. As I say, this glue dries very quickly. We should be okay. Now I have room to put another leaf here, so I think I shall put a little glue on it. Now, I haven't decided if I want to put some buttons here and there to kind of just add a little something extra. And I have a bunch of choices of these tiny little ones. If they get much smaller, I have a hard time. I thought about the burgundy ones, and I thought about the black, but I think that the cream and the beige need to be our plan. And I would either do them in groups of 3 or 5, but I think I'm going to wait to put these on till I get the text on this page. If I don't put it away now, I will never put it away. You know how that goes. I gotta tell you, Mr. Myrt made a shelf here that's 3 feet wide, and it has 3 different levels. He's going to move my big monitor up above them in a place that can come out and tip. And that way, well, there'll be room for another 3-foot triple shelf over on that side of my work table. And I keep outgrowing spaces, but I'm not going to go bigger than that. All right, so here's what we've accomplished. We made the cover, and we've added these rose embellishments, which is certainly appropriate on top of this paper lace. We have a heart, which is where the title will go. And then we have space inside to say whose silverware is associated with this. I think it says on it what it is. It's called Springtime, I think. Yeah, Springtime by Rogers Brothers. And it tarnishes just like sterling silver does. It's not heavy like my mother's silver was, but it was what grandmother picked. And in a future 52 things, I'm going to take one of her plates where this little design, let me show you, this little flower design, come on, bring it into focus here. It's just too shiny tonight. Anyway, there's a vine with little blossoms, and those blossoms are the perfect shape and match beautifully with her china that she picked. Okay, so there's nothing left to say, but I'm Dear Myrtle, your friend in genealogy. Happy family tree climbing and journaling, everybody. That's a wrap.